What parental advice would you like to give to our audience?
I just want to tell everybody that please don't run after what your friend or what your relative or anybody else have achieved. Please, this is my gentle request. We are coming under peer pressure. That's parents. We come at a pressure and we create a pressure around our kids. Don't every kid is going to be successful. Every kid has a talent. Every kid has a luck which is going to come in a place on their way. Just be with them, just believe in them and move forward. Things
Oh,
will automatically happen.
yeah, it will happen, right? Welcome, Mrs. Sadhu. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing, Afrin?
I'm doing well as well. So, Ms. Minakshi, tell me about yourself.
uh, I have a beautiful family, having two boys and a beautiful, obviously, family. When I say, then it's obviously my husband. At the same time, my in-laws and everybody staying with us. So we are in a joint family. So my eldest son is, in fact, you see a bit of a deco on the back. It's my son's birthday today, so he's turned 18 today. So it's quite a different feeling for us because turning 18 means that he get a liberty to do anything and everything. And we were asking him, okay, fine, what is going to be changing from tomorrow? So he said the big thing is going to be that I can drive now. I said, okay, fair enough.
Right. Right.
Yes, and this is my elder one, and my younger one is obviously going to be turning 8 this year. And again, he's a very different personality than my elder one. So I have a two, east and west, extreme east and extreme west coast at my home. That's on a personal introduction sort of thing for me. Yes.
That's great, ma'am. So, ma'am, as you said, you live in a joint family and you are working as well. So, how do you maintain that? How do you kind of, balance both the sides?
A very good question. I think a lot of times people come to me and say, what's your hobby? And frankly speaking, what has been my hobby when I was in my college days or even when I got married, I have actually almost forgotten that completely. What's my hobby? If you ask me, I can tell you, okay, my hobby is what my kids like to do, what my son likes to do, and it's turned out to be a hobby for me. So that's one of the reason why, because somewhere or other, as a working mother, as a sort of working mother in a sense that where you have responsibilities on both sides on a very very high level, you need to definitely give away few things which probably you like to do, because otherwise you're not doing a justified approach in that case. And people do come and say to me, what was your hobby when you used to be young and what's different now? I say I used to love spend time on watching movies and watching programs and everything, and today if you ask me, frankly speaking, I don't know anything about it, because I know probably a bit about chess, I know a bit about football, I know the players, I know singing, I know all these things. And that's why I said I have changed myself as per the time, as per the need, as per the motion.
They've taken everything from the kids now. Sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes from football, from both
Yes.
ends.
And one thing more, Afreen, I want to share is that one quality which is helping me quite a lot in my day-to-day working is that when I'm with a particular thing, I'm there 100%. So when it's office, it's office. When it's home, it's home.
That's
So I don't make a shift or interlinking or overlapping of home and office, office and home for myself.
how much have you kind of contributed in, how much do you have your say in the child's education? How much do you have it?
So basically, as my elder son is already in class 12th, so when he was, I think, till 7th or 8th, I was definitely very much connected with him. Post that, I had my younger one also, so we have to really do justified approach. So we did some sort of like a very good arrangement at home that my husband is connected with him and I am with the younger one. So it's not practically possible that, okay, fine, I will just go. Though we have an overview to each other, it's not like that. So we do look at the things, what is happening on the other side. But in a sense, when it comes to day things on schools, connecting with teachers and everything like that, there's a very clear, uh, you know, a delegation done, a proper demarcation done. Yes.
That's
So
possible.
so I must say that it's a sort of delegation, and there was a time when we felt it's needed to do it. Otherwise, uh, it probably will leave a pressure with one person, and especially mothers are tend to take it. But in my place, it's like this. So the key responsibilities on a day-to-day thing, connecting with schools and everything like that, there's a very clear, sort of allocation done in that ways.
That's amazing. I think that you both are like the perfect example of, how to manage it all in a better way, in the best way you have.
Yeah, trying to. We have still to go a long way, actually.
Yeah, that will. If you have kind of set the goals for yourself, then it will. It will move in the right way, in the straight
Yes.
way.
Thank you so much.
So, what do you want, like for Adeep and for your other child as well? What do you want them to become in future, as a person, and would you kind of, as a career path, would you have a say in it? Would you help them to guide? Will you kind of, guide them as well? How will you go about it?
See, it's always said like this: what you actually do, maybe you don't like to do that, but you have been asked to do, hence you do it. Right? So, for both the kids, we don't want to really, or I don't want them to really become doctor, engineer, or whatever it is. I want them to do what they like to do, because passion plays a vital role. If they have a passion to do what they do, they will be successful. It could be anything. My elder son keeps on telling that he wants to go for UPSC. I said, fair enough. He did not took the non-medical subject. He did not want to go for engineering or something. So I said, okay, fine. Whatever you want to do, you do it. He wants to pursue advanced, courses in psychology. He has a very good hold on psychology. So I said, okay, fine, go ahead. Even younger one, he changes his aim every day and every second. So I don't know, probably there is no way I'm going to tell him, okay, become this. He's going to find his way himself. The only thing is, yes, as a parent, we need to facilitate them. That's what I feel. We need to give them no pressure on financial front. We need to ensure that we are helping them out if they need our guidance, and we are bringing that independent approach to them where they can handle the things in future, especially the problematic situations. That's very important, because this is the biggest lack which I see in today's kids, because they are so spoon fed, they are not able to handle the problems. If
Yeah,
there's a problem, what's the next solution? What should we do in that case? So that's what I want them to learn more and more, and that's where we will focus more in future also.
that's wonderful, ma'am. I love the approach when you said, we are not good problem solvers. We are not. Okay, so ma'am, what do you think, like, as a parent, what is the most gifting thing? You know, what is the most joyful and the most satisfactory part of being a parent?
I think I keep on telling it to my friends, everybody, and I will share with you also, Afreen. Biggest source of motivation is what you love to do, what you like to do, what makes you energetic, what makes you high up. And there are times when probably I also need that self motivation, and I do use my kids, any success, it could be any success, any talk, anything, which I use as a source of motivation for myself. And I think that as a parent, if your kids keep you energetic, if your kids keep you happy, if they are happy, that is something which is definitely a big thing for me. And I keep on looking for it on and off, and I keep on reminding myself about those things. I will still share my elder son's, not the younger one, of course, because he has activities, new things every second. So I cannot keep on noting it down. My elder one, I wrote a book about the unusual activities of my son when he was small. So I used to write it down, and I used to see, okay, fine. And then look at them, cherish them, enjoy them, go, like, sort of, it was a fun sort of thing. Yeah, that's how it is.
Thank you so much for your time, ma'am. It was a really nice time with you.
Same here.